Alright, so practicing your Chinese handwriting. Let's get started. Now, this sounds a little bit trivial, I guess, but I feel that it's really important, which is why we're spending a bit of time on this. And let's see. I think that a lot of people avoid, when foreigners learn Chinese, they kind of avoid handwriting in Chinese, unless maybe you're doing a degree in Chinese, in which case you kind of have to do that. Because we can all type nowadays, right? So why handwrite? But it's actually, in my opinion, one of the most fun bits of learning Chinese. It's a character system that makes Chinese the language it is. And so to skip that bit is kind of like skipping a large chunk of the fun in learning Chinese. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about how to neaten up your handwriting, because I feel like people don't like doing handwriting that much, maybe because they feel like they don't really know how to write in a way that is aesthetically pleasing. All right, so how we used to learn as kids, we had these character practice sheets, right? That looks something like this. So it kind of breaks down the stroke order, as you can see here, and maybe there'd be ideographs. I don't know how to pronounce that word, and you can just practice here. Sometimes there'd be like a lighter version, a gray version of this bit here, so you can trace it, or other times it's just blank here. And I can almost hear some people asking, so where do you get these sheets? Well, the good news is that you can make them yourself. So you don't have to go out to a store to get these character sheets. And before we talk about that, though, I want to talk a little bit about Chinese calligraphy and the 5 main schools of styles of calligraphy. The first type is called 训序. It looks like this, right? So you can kind of make out some characters, but it looks more like the original ideographs than it does modern Chinese characters. The second type is 横序. It looks like this. This is more, this is closer to modern Chinese characters. It's still actually in use in some places, maybe for calligraphy purposes. Maybe someone opened a business, a restaurant, and you want to give them, one of these scrolls that they can display on the wall, and this particular style might be used. The third type is 头序. 头actually means cursive, right? You might hear people saying 流头, which is a style of writing. It's a very creative kind of cursive because no one really can read it anyway, like this. Now, I don't know about other people, but I myself can't decipher anything from this. So it's a very free form kind of Chinese writing. The fourth type is 隸書, and 隸書this is much closer to the modern Chinese character style, and it's completely legible. It looks very neat, right? It looks very squarish as well. But the fifth type is the most important, 楷書. This is the type of calligraphy in which a very popular font is based on, right? So you can read every single character here, no problem, and it's very neat. And I thank this site, I attribute this site for all the images there. And I don't own them, but there we go. So there is actually this font called KaiTi based on the Kaishu script. And it's spelled Kaiti for KaiTi in Mandarin. Or it might be written as 标 KaiTi if you ever decided to change your system language to Chinese. And so, yeah, this is the font. It's used in standard publications and textbooks in many places, and for official notices and stuff like that. So you can actually use this as a basis to help improve your handwriting. And getting back to the point that you can create character sheets yourselves, you can actually just make them like this, right? So this is something that I just drew up in Word very quickly. It's just a table, and then I just typed in the characters 5 times, right, like this. Or if you're a little bit more adventurous, you can do a little bit smaller, and then print it out, and you get this, right? You might decide to blank some columns to get so you're not tracing, you're actually writing. So you want to practice. So let's have a look at how I practiced.
The character for love, or as you guys can see, I could probably use some practice as well. My calligraphy is not great either, but you can use this to really familiarize yourself with the process.
So that's how you can use character sheets. And that's all for this video. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down there in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel as well for future updates. So thank you so much, guys, for dropping by, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Cheers.